Okay, so let's do a nice stretch here. Great job on the workout. Let's roll the shoulders. I'm just going to give you a couple of things standing, and then we're going to make our way down. And stretch it up, and over to the side, and over to the other side. And super duper. So let's take it wide. Turn this foot out and lunge. So your knee is following that line of the toe here. This one is straight forward. And rest on your leg and reach it over and hold. Try not to roll in on your instep. Make your leg all funky. Oh, actually just got a cramp by doing that. And hold. Good. Fabulous. And so we're going to bring it center. Turn this one forward. Turn that one side. And bend into it. Rest on your leg and bring it over. Stretch. Hold and breathe. And good. Turn out into a plie. And just drop your shoulder down the middle. Set your hips back. And drop your shoulder down. Whew, looks windy. I see the shadow of my leaves blowing. And other side. Love this stretch after a workout. Just drop that shoulder down. And good. Turn both feet forward. Bring it up. Reach from side to side. And take it over. Stretch. Good. Other side. Over. Stretch. Good. Both arms forward. Round your shoulders so you're widening your back. Look down to the floor so you're stretching your neck. And we're going to do a big circle. Keep your hands clasped together. Go over to the side. Up. Other side. Reach over to that far wall. Down over the leg. Through the center. Over the other leg. Reaching the hands out to that wall on the other side. Take a side bend here, so start to rotate, chest forward, and back up. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, let's come down to the floor. I'm gonna come down here onto the elbows, and gonna point and flex. Point and flex, stretching those feet, especially because we just did a workout. We were bouncing all around, so your shins and your calves are bound to be a little bit stiff and tight, even if you don't think so now because your body is still warm from the workout. They are, and you might feel the tension later, so we're going to do it now. And roll down on your back, reach through the middle, grab your feet, and I know some of you may be grabbing the stretch later on. So maybe you didn't just finish working out, but it's okay. It's never a bad time to stretch. Never, never. Key is holding the stretches. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, even 40 if you can. I know we're all so busy. Who has 40 seconds? You gotta make it. Don't close my eyes because of the lights, but you can close your eyes and just think about where you're feeling the tension. Should be like the inner thighs area, but it could be different depending on where your stresses are. And as you just close your eyes and feel where your body is really tense or tight, just focus there on relaxing. That's all you have to do. Just get the muscle to stop being so tense and loosen it. Okay, I'm going to open it up to a straddle here. So I know this might be a little funky for some if you feel like you're not that flexible and you just can't We do it sitting on the floor, of course, with your legs down, but since we're in this position, it really is a good way to get a stretch opposing gravity. Just let it, in this case, you're letting it help. And good. All right, bring the feet together and just pull the knees into the chest. Your legs are bent just a teeny tiny bit. And good. Let's bring the knees down to one side. And you can adjust where your knees are, if they're a little higher or a little lower. You want to feel a nice stretch through your back. You're getting a spinal twist here. But you want to make sure both shoulder blades are on the floor. If you're rolled over like this, where you're facing your knees, you're not going to get a stretch out of that. You want to keep both shoulders down on your mat and just let the legs go to the other side. Once you get there, again, just breathe and rest. Take a few minutes for yourself. And good. Let's bring it over to the other side. So you never want to force your stretches. So you might find you have a little bit more tension on one side of the body than the other. So if your legs aren't quite falling as far into the stretch on this side as they were on the other, don't force it, just notice it. So maybe you hang out here a little bit longer than the other side. Focus on where you feel the tension. Speaking for myself here, and I'm just sharing with you, but I feel it in my lower back just a little bit more on this side. So I'm just really focusing on relaxing the muscles there so I can get the benefit of the stretch. Breathe. And good. So we're going to extend the legs, extend the arms overhead. And good. I barely fit here because I got a lot of stuff on the sides of me, but just do the best you can. Reach. If you're hitting into furniture or something, just reach your arms over it. Take a really nice deep breath in here while you're extended. Everything is relaxed. And good. Let's take the arms out to the sides for a stretch through the chest muscles. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. Stretch your fingertips out in opposite directions. And now let's take the right hand over to towards the left. And just relax the arms across your body here. And other way, open, and take the other arm over. Just feel that stretch through your upper back. And good, let's take it back again. Bring your knees into the chest for a hug. You want to grab onto your shins, not on your knees. Just hold down here. Good, just feel that stretch all through your glutes and your hip flexors. Oh, that feels so good. Just hold it right there. And let's extend the right leg up. So if you have a band, I didn't take one down here with me, but you can wrap it around your foot and stay in your stretch. Okay. So if you have any kind of band or strap or towel or anything, this is a great way to just really get an awesome stretch on your leg without having to be uncomfortable in the rest of your body to hold on to it. Just rest your elbows on the floor, hold gently, and pull it in. Flex your foot, so by pulling the toes down towards you, you're going to also get the stretch in your calf. And hold. Breathe. Okay, so now I'm going to take this leg over the other leg. The only way you're going to get the stretch is if you release the tension. So don't be afraid of rolling over. Just keep your back flat on the mat and let your leg rest in the band like a hammock. Now, if you don't have the band, you're going to hold the outside of your leg and pull it over. And you're going to keep this hand out for balance so you don't roll over. And that works fine also. You feel the stretch all on the outside. Okay, now we're going to take the stretch for the inner thigh. So this hand is your balance hand. This hand grabs the inside and you open it out to the side. If you have the band, it's much nicer with the band, to be honest, because the leg just kind of is suspended in the air and you're getting that stretch. Feels really a lot nicer. So I highly recommend you get a band. It's cheap and has a lot of good uses for it, whether you're working out with it or stretching with it. It's light, you carry it anywhere. A good must-have. And good. Okie dokie, so we're gonna flip it over. And just lift your head, lift your chest, elbows are down. You don't want to push up too fast or hard because you don't want to shock your back. Just gently lift, feel a stretch through your abs. If you are doing this stretch post-workout, like we are, and we did a lot of abs, you're going to really appreciate this stretch. So just breathe. I know you can do this stretch onto your hands, but I don't recommend it. It's maybe because my lower back is not great, but it's a little bit too much, I think. Unless you're like 18 and really flexible, then go ahead. Breathe. Okay, lower it down. Use your hands to push up and sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms out front and just relax. Drop your forehead to your mat so there's no tension in your neck. Think about your hips and glutes and just relax the muscle. Wherever you feel the tension, that's where you have to focus on relaxing. Hold. And it's good. So we're going to come up. Okay, I know some of these stretches are a bit pretzel-y. Let me angle myself, might be better. I'm going to take my knee and pull it through the middle. And then slide the back leg back. And then rest over to the side. Let me show you that again in case I got past you. So we're here, all fours. I'm going to slide the right knee in as far as I can. And then I'm going to go on the inside of that front leg with my elbows. And so depending on your flexibility, and you can relocate your foot a little bit so that you're comfortable and you can stretch down. And if you can go all the way down, great. If not, just hold yourself wherever you can. Relax your back. Breathe. Try a little shifting around in this stretch, moving your hips one way or the other slowly. And when sometimes you can go from an uncomfortable spot and then all of a sudden go, oh, that stretch feels so good. So, allow yourself to move around a little bit. Move away from what feels bad and uncomfortable and find something that, you can kind of hang out in for a few seconds. Okay, so let's come back to here, hands here, bring your leg back. Let's sit back again and just start it all over. So we're sitting on the heels. We're gonna come up through all fours, slide the other knee forward, stretch your other leg back, going on the inside of that leg. Come down on your elbows and stretch. The stretch is pretty intense, so if you're not there yet, it's okay. You can do whatever little part of it that you can follow, and then that's fine. Then just stop wherever you're at. Stretches take practice like anything else. You just start where you can, and then over time, you'll get better and better. And you also want to be careful depending on what you got going on with your knees. You can do this stretch with your hips on one side of your foot, or you can do it sitting on the other side. Sitting on the back side of the foot is a little bit more intense. Okay, good. Let's just have a seat and bring it forward, both legs in. I'm not sure how easy it is to follow that stretch through a video without me there to help you, but hopefully you did okay. Cross your leg over and twist over that top leg. Very important. So a lot of times people will twist the wrong way. This is the wrong way. You'll know, because if you try the other side and use your elbow to nudge that knee over the other leg, you sit up nice and straight, look back, you're going to feel a really good stretch through this hip here. If you're twisting the wrong way, you're not going to feel that. So. Breathe. So my right leg is with the knee up here. I'm looking to my right. If you have your left knee up in the air, you're over your left. And good. Extend both legs out, and let's just take some point flexes here. And point your feet and reach towards your feet. Good. Stretch. And good. Okay, so other side now. I'm crossing my left leg over. Sometimes on the video it'll make it look like I'm using my other leg, but it's my left. So I'm going to look to the left. Use the elbow to give the knee a little nudge over the other leg. Now push up from your lower back to sit up nice and tall. And breathe. Breathing is really important with your stretches. Nice, slow, deep breaths in and out. Sending the oxygen into your body to your muscles is what's going to calm them and help them to stretch and build flexibility. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And good. Okay, bring your feet in, drop the knees down. Don't force anything, just take a stretch forward. In the process of swapping spots with my son, so there's a lot of mess going on around me. Eventually I will be doing this from the basement and he will be living in here. So during the transition, it's going to be a little messy behind me. And my doggy gets to come in and lay in the front because I don't have people coming in, so I don't have to worry about his hair so much. Stretch and roll up slowly. And take a nice breath in. And exhale down. One more time. And good. So I'm going to try to work the stretch in once a week after our Zoom classes. So hopefully you'll join me. I'm going to show you my mess here and Hucky. Huxtable. There's my Hux. Okay, bye. All right, so just sharing. Messy. All right, have a great day.